Did you notice that it's also pink? I did that on purpose.
Y'all be on TikTok like y'all like parents don't see what you do. Like, I don't know, say you're at like Thanksgiving or something, right? Hey Sarah, you're doing great on TikTok. Can we see your page? What are you gonna do? Nothing. Y'all be like, wow, like your parents like don't. I don't know, man. I don't know.
So the young female that's going around jacking that Nicki Minaj is better than Cardi B? Are you dumb? Must not know a queen when you hear one. Oh, you still don't know what I'm talking about? Well, let me refresh your memory. When she killed Nicki Minaj in the same song she was in with her, she said, what would I hop in some beef when I could just hop in a push? You heard she gon' do what to who is not a reliable source. So tell me, have you seen her? Let me grab my weaver. I'm the Trasolina. Now my gasolina. Skirt. And that's on what? Period. Okay? That's it.
Every talking about they scared to catch corona, bitch, I'm ready. The fuck? The fuck? All the benefits? Like, I can get the whole entire school out of school, bitch. I could probably lose a couple pounds, bitch. Even better, I could probably kick the bucket, fuck the midterm, fuck my life. Give it to me!
Y'all didn't know, I'm black, and my mom is white. So guess what? She's also racist. Watch this. What's your opinion on black people? What's your opinion on black people wrong? Oh, because I'm black? Is it because I'm black? Is it because I'm racist? Is it because I'm black? Oh, because I'm black? I look crazy? What?
I found the perfect
I heard if you say your baby dad's name in the mirror 5 times, he'll come say his kid.
Her kid is a motherfucking adult. So if you're going to talk to my child, you talk to me just like an adult. You don't talk to my child. Because I will fuck you up. You think you crazy? You will see crazy. You mess with my child.
Press them dishes.
I'm Jerome, and tonight we go back in time.
Yeah. Go, continue.
Okay, tell me why you think we should hire you for the position. Cause y'all called me, so that seemed like y'all was thirsty. I didn't call y'all, y'all called me. And plus y'all said y'all was hiring. You sound dumb. You don't remember? Y'all put a sign up there saying we're hiring. That's why.
Okay, for the available date to start work, I see you put ASAP.
Well, I don't want y'all to call me this weekend because I'm going to a party. So it could be like not Monday because I'm still trying to get over getting drunk for the weekend. So probably like Tuesday or Wednesday. And don't call me in the morning time. Call me like at nighttime and stuff. Because I don't like answering my phone. I'll snap on you if you call me early. I'll go off on you. I'll cuss you out.
Okay, are you available to work the weekends?
Alright, guess who canceled my park? Yo, you bugging. Yo, do the shoulder. Hit him with the shoulder. Hit him with the shoulder. Hit him with the shoulder. Yo, no.
Hi. My name is Zay. And if I were to go in The Voice, this is a song I would sing. Scared, hold on. I've been told to get you off my mind. Oh, but I hope to never lose that you left behind. Oh my Lord, I need you by my side. Oh, there must be something in the water, 'cause every day is getting colder. And if only I could hold you, you keep my head from going under. Fuck, I fucked up. Shit. Hey, y'all know all my TikTok. Y'all know all my TikTok. Y'all gonna be famous. Okay, never mind. All right, I'm gonna sit down.
Bitch, bald headed. I'm gonna buy her some hair. She needs some more hair.
Where are we going?
Huh?
Where are we going?
Buy your bald head ass some hair.
So I just found out something like kind of fucked up.
Basically, Harvard don't give a fuck about nobody. They was like, we don't give a fuck if y'all have nowhere to go. They said, we're not getting sick. So this whole bitch is closed. Take your shit, move out. You have 1 day to get the fuck up out of here. You don't gotta go home, but bitch, you can't stay here. And they kicked all of their students out, bro. It did not matter if they was rich, poor, from another fucking country, had nowhere to go, no job. They paid all this money for housing. They did not give a fuck. So now I'm like, this seems like, are we like really? Like, is it real? Is it really happening? Like, is this like this? Is this it? Are we doing this right now? I'm gonna take this yet.
My people with black parents out there, go ahead and put 10 papers. Their mom has never said any of these.
What's up, agents? Patrick Wolf here. Welcome to another Cassie Mendoza reset. I do this every single week. The normal vendor reset. You guys can check. That was yesterday. Today is Cassie. So, first thing you guys need to know, everyone keeps asking still, is where you find the snitch, because you need to find the snitch before Cassie Mendoza is unlocked. The main places I normally go to is the Truman Safe House. Run just out of there, right by this Outcast loot box. Go there, unlock it, get some loot, and the snitch will be just further up here by a green car. The next place I normally go to, which I found it this week, because sometimes if there's enemies around these places, the snitch will run away. Fast travel to the shop safe house and go just east of the mask control point right over there. Those two places are normally where she pops up for me. I don't even need to go over, but you can just go west over here of Lincoln Memorial Mission. That's also the third place. Normally you can get over within 3 shots. Sometimes you can't, but go to your other character or log out and log back in, because it can be quite annoying. Then before you go all the way there to find her, because sometimes she will be closed. So she is open for 12 hours now. She will close in 12 hours time. So just make sure you guys come in and get what you need from her before that time. So let's get into it, have a look, and yeah. So we've got the Baker's Dozen, which is what used to be one of the best guns, and to be honest guys, a lot of people love using this gun, especially in console. So if you guys need this, it's still very strong with the vertical nerf, so it does a lot of damage. I don't have a rifle one, so don't mind me. You can get this up to 600k base damage. So it's very, very nice, got perfect lucky shot. Magazine capacity is increased by 30%. Missed shots from cover have a 100% chance to return to the magazine. Very good, to be honest. I would prefer using boomerang, but it's up to you guys. It's very, very good, especially on console. So contractor's gloves, these were best in stock. These are interesting because they have max repair skills, or pretty much almost max repair skills, and obviously damage to armor, which is very nice. I don't really rate these too highly at the moment. They did get quite a big nerf, but they still are very good, especially if you wanted to make a healer hybrid kind of build. So this would be great for that. I'm going to pick them up. Handgun Director's backpack, 11.1% weapon damage, 15k health. This is a very good backpack if you guys are looking for one, because that weapon damage is not that bad. Trust me, it could be worse considering how badly the vendor resets have been lately. So, negotiated in a chest piece, weapon damage 9.5, 40k health. This is very, very nice. To be honest guys, I would prefer to use the backpack, but it is here if you want it. Hard white gloves, 15.7k health for the skill tier of course. Tip of the spear, knee pads with weapon damage 10.8 and 8.5 hazard. Striker's holster, 9.1 weapon damage, 6.1 explosive resistance. Then hard white mask, 9.6% skill haste. So before we move to the last pieces, what I'd like to say guys, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to me, and please go and click on Jessie Wolf's video. She has just released one. She is my other half. If you guys watch the live stream, she is releasing like top secret raid information, leaked raid information that no one else has seen about the lore and the details of a new Foundry raid, which is releasing very soon, possibly how to even beat it. So I will leave a link in the description of her video and at the end of the video, so please go show her some love and support. It's a really, really good video. Her channel is amazing. She covers Division 2 content. So that is Jessie Wolf. Okay, let's just move on to the rest of it. So we're going to be getting the Police M4, which has got maxed out swap speed, very low rolls there, on MT, 1886 rifle with boomerang. It's like I said, boomerang is very, very strong if you've got high crit damage. This gun is okay. I just think the mag size is a bit small. 511 backpack with safeguard. This could be pretty decent if you know what kind of build you want to make. Maybe Incoming repairs with a heater vault, which is interesting. Cyclops concern knee pads, mid rolls, with handling. Defensive mod 4.3% crit chance, and then shield 4% shield health. So that's it for Cassie, guys. Please make sure to consider becoming a member. Go to my main page, hit the join button, and yeah, like always, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see everybody in the next video. Peace out, agents.
Caring for your horses is easy when there's a safe choice for you. If you need one feed for the whole barn, there's a safe choice. If your horses need gastric support, there's a safe choice for them too. Some horses need lower starch and sugar. You guessed it, there's a safe choice for them. There's also a safe choice for mares.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you gotta try and find something. There was nothing available there for him.
Right guys, today I've got my usual State of the Game recap video. This was a shorter one today, but the devs did confirm some changes that they're looking into for Title Update 9.1 and the bigger update coming soon, which is Title Update 10. And this will include a lot of NPC changes. But that said, drop a like down below if you enjoyed this one, and let's begin. So as usual, I've got all of my bullet points here, and we're going to go through everything, and I'll give you my feedback on the stuff that I think is important to talk about. So today it was Hamish and Chris Gansler. They said this will be a short State of the Game, because I believe next week there's going to be more, but they still want to do the show and say something rather than kind of have this void of nothing when people start saying, hey, there's nothing coming to the game, the devs aren't even doing to the games anymore. They'd rather come out and actually talk about stuff, even if it's not a whole lot that they've got to talk about. In regards to the raid, there was a lot of people saying that this today would hopefully be the day that they talked about the raid. More about that actually towards the end of the video, because I do have a video come up about the second raid. There's been a bit of a huge leak about it actually, and if it's true then it's surprising. But they have no details from this State of the Game about the raid. They will give us at least 2 weeks heads up before the raid's due to come out so that we can get prepared essentially. They then went on to talk about TU10, Title Update 10, and that might be coming out at the same time they bring out the raid. It might be that the raid is, I believe it might be that Title Update 10 is delayed if it doesn't work out in time for the raid, but once they have a release date for that, obviously let us know. With TU10, they did say that they might be able to get players to test it early, some sort of PTS possibly is on the cards there, I think so. They then went on to talk about connectivity issues. I think I've experienced maybe one Delta myself over the last couple of weeks. But they said there's 3 different issues with connectivity. Asia-specific region issue, or if you get routed there. Errors have actually gone down there significantly after a recent patch, but they're still seeing some errors there. They've seen some deltas as well everywhere else. They're looking into those as well. They're actually struggling to figure out what the causes are. The third issue is rage matchmaking. They've not found the underlying cause yet, but this is their highest priority right now, fixing these error codes so that people can actually play the game. They then went on to talk about TU 9.1, which they've kind of been talking about for a little bit. This is going to be a client update, which means they can change more than kind of like a server update. You can update the UI, you can update the world, etc. They can look into the Dark Zone FPS drops, which is another issue that people have been reporting. They said this should be out towards mid-May. It may be a little bit later. And again, this will be the client update. Next week, they should have more details of all of the changes coming to TU 9.1. I suspect we're going to get more details about TU 10 as well in the future. But they said with TU 9.1, they wanted to provide us with a little bit of a preview of what is due to come towards mid-May, or maybe towards the end of May. They said NPC aggressiveness is something they're currently looking at. NPC target accuracy, grenade accuracy, and more. It was really good to hear them say about this, because I think this is something people have been talking about a lot with this game. Not recently. This has been something that's been around for a long time, although I've seen reports, and I think I've experienced this myself. It appears that the aggressiveness of NPCs is even more since the last update came out. It feels like they've got even more aggressive since the last update, and so I'm glad they're going to look at this. Really need to slow down how fast these NPCs run, because they're like Usain Bolt. They run like 4 times as fast as you as a player does, and it breaks that immersion a little bit. It doesn't look correct either. Target accuracy is obviously very important. Blind fire accuracy is crazy in this game. Grenade accuracy is crazy. Again, really glad they're looking at this. They said that once they verify these fixes, they'll be able to give us more about this, and I'm hoping that this will be verified by next week's State of the Game. They're looking at more testing as well. FPS drops in the Dark Zone is something they're looking at. The Warhound Convoy, again, is something they're looking at. This is, at the moment, not being considered an exploit. Basically, they just said it's tuned to be too generous, and this is being looked at as well for a fix with TU 9.1. They said they want to give insight on bug fixes, etc. The client update will need more work, and the normal maintenance next Tuesday will go ahead if they have something they want to fix in the meantime. They said that the next State of the Game should be able to give us an exact date for TU 9.1. They then went on to reiterate about the Warhound, and what they said is that they're not looking to adjust the actual experience of the Warhound, which kind of contradicts what they said before, but they're actually looking to change
the journey. Earn toward a new GM vehicle with the Life Power 1, because the most rewarding things in life.
To get everything you thought you knew about mobile games, one of the most ambitious has just been released on smartphone, and it's gonna change everything. Best of all, it is
change the spawning. What I think is going to happen is they are going to adjust down the XP because it is, from their point of view, it is too much for the type of activity it is. But they're also going to change how the spawning works as well, so that it's not as lucrative as it is right now. And then we're on to confirm that if you log in before May 5th, you can still get the backpack trophy. I think it's soda. I don't actually think I've got it, to be honest, guys, for whatever reason. They then went on to discuss the league, with the first event being in New York. Just to clarify, you have 2 weeks to attain the 60 stages. Whatever you do 1 week for the first week in stages rolls over to the second week. So you only need to do 30 stages each week to actually get the trophy. They then just briefly started talking about the exotic cash and having the chase to get it. What I was thinking when I saw this was I'd like to see this cash be used in other places, and I might talk about this in a future video. It said one change might have gone unnoticed. You can do all control points and bounties on story mode for the new manhunt, but the manhunt bounty itself will be on challenging. So if you want to get through that stuff quickly, you can do all that stuff in story mode, and then the actual bounty itself, the main manhunt bounty, will be challenging. PvP question came up. They said there are changes coming with Title Update 10, but these are going to be discussed at a later date. They'll have other people on to talk about those changes and what they're looking at doing with that. That's good to hear. They did talk about this, I think, in last week's State of the Game. They said that PvP was something they are going to look at. I just hope there are some significant changes to PvP, because I actually like PvP in the Division 1. I actually enjoyed it a lot, and for the Division 2 at one point I actually didn't mind it, but now I really don't like it at all. So if we can get back what we had in the Division 1, or some semblance of that, that would be really good. They then went on to say that important on topic, they've made some decisions on changes before that they believe were too quick, because they saw issues with the game and they wanted to make those changes. You can look at the M1A and how they reduced it to 40%, and then they changed back that. What they want to do is what they talked about last week, and they want to look at things holistically. Make sure that any further changes they make are properly tested, not just for PvP, but if PvE, but if they're making changes in PvE, how that might impact PvP, and whether they need to do them separately, which is something they can do, by the way, and make sure that doesn't happen again. Chris went on to mention that they still will do title updates, do updates after TU 9.1 before TU 10 if changes are required before then. So if TU 9.1 comes out in mid-May, but TU 10 isn't going to come out towards the end of June, but there's stuff they need to fix between then that require kind of an update like TU 9.2 or something, they will do that. They're not just going to sit there and wait to TU 10 to do it. Chris said about PTS. They went back to that question, which is something they are looking into at the moment. They said that if this is something they weren't considering, they would just flat out say we're not doing it. But it's something they're looking into because they know that players believe they can find these bugs earlier, and from previous PTSs that has been the case. The problem is they have to do another build separately. There's a lot of work that goes into making a PTS, and with how it's currently going at the moment and the timeframes and stuff, I'm not so sure it's something that they can do, but they are looking into it. There's no promises, but they've heard the community. They know the game is not in a good state, and there are numerous topics and stuff in the game that's not in a good state, but they are working hard to fix them. If they can include a PTS before the next title update being 10, the major one, then they will do that. The question came up about ETF. They said that it's been very good in the past. Actually, the ETF in the Division 1, I think, was did very good job. And the ETF has always influenced what they're doing. They still have ETF members on a private Discord which they talk to. They said it's currently impossible in person to actually do the ETF due to raw events, but possibly they might consider a digital format. They've always said though that the ETF, they've seen feedback from the community is being very exclusive, and people would rather just have the whole community providing my feedback and look at that rather than look at a few exclusive people's points of view. They've always said that there needs to be a couple of months before a big update for ETF members to actually give their input before they can apply changes. So it may not be that there is an ETF for this particular title update, but maybe that they include an ETF for future title updates, although they're not so sure that's what the community actually wants. They then talked about the raid, and again they reiterated that there's going to be a raid and there's going to be some big balance changes, and these will again be 2 weeks in advance. And lastly, they talked about NPC damage output, and I'm glad I stuck around towards the end of the stream. Sometimes I don't, but I did this time. They just said NPC damage output. This is being discussed internally. They've seen all the videos, they've seen all the feedback. They have a lot of feedback from everyone, which they're glad about, because they need to sift through that feedback and find the stuff that they wish to apply to the game. And damage output is one of those subjects that has come up time.
White people a chance to redeem themselves. Give me Maddie, I need you here.
Oh my God, DC, nice outfit. I guess they renamed the show Wild and Out of the Closet.
Well, first of all, your ass feels like the last drop of the Tuesday.
Finally goes to the 42-yard line. In need of a conversion on third down.
It's we're in a relationship. I see the man.
Not much sense.
Walking into his car saying, hey,
And that
text me
play
when you get
went
home.
nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
White people don't listen.
Ends up being a 4-yard loss and leads to fourth down. Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 53. This one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will knock us up at 10. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now it's seemingly automatic.
Isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it? The fact that they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're talking about athletes all around, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football. One Detroit expression. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
I know I'm supposed to do the analysis here.
If he would have been able to stay alive, get rid of the ball.
Can't shake hands with your guns. Shake hands with his brain.
Some bullshit.
30 yards there, and of course the first down as well. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Now White. Open man there is Malone. And he'll have it past midfield, almost gets to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Run McCaffrey. He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I know, with 3 shirts and 55 pairs of pants. You're the richest homeless person I know. What you going for? Y'all know I'm going to Pitt Street.
KC got the scoring, but it wasn't towards your opponent. You.
Okay, here we go. I am Nicholas Cannon Stokes. I ain't gonna lie, boy, you ugly than a mother. This got a purple thermal. What the Go in the store, say, you got any thermals, some purple ones?
A relationship. Listen, you are moving too fast. Like this dude forehead, girl, you are ahead of yourself.
My boy Nick Cannon is so fly.
How fly is he?
He told me that we was gonna reshoot this in the summertime in Atlanta, and I know it's gonna be hot, so I made him buy all the women lace fronts. Oh, excuse me, ma'am. You need one, okay?
Yo, mean, DC.
This my cousin Jasmine. Never let you people know. Her hat is blown out. It's like dropping with her head out the window. Damn, I got a fart. I'm gonna let it go too. I am Nick Cannon's thoughts. God damn, I'm hot than the mother. These your thoughts, Nick, they supposed to be in your head. I'm in your thoughts. You scared of your insides, ugly ass boy? Stupid ass boy, the way your ass look like J. Cole before the dream. Ugly ass boy. I'm on your ass. Boy, your ass look like Young Jock, stupid ass boy. Hold up, it's Seinfeld. Stupid ass on your ass.
Drop the beat.
Do those turbans come in one size? Like, do they got baby size turbans? Hey, girl, your ass look like green pop-up girl. Wrong with you?
I like your green hair, girl.
I do too, and everything nice. This pop-up girl. This is my uncle and his wife Shanice. When the police come around, her wig is where I hide my weed. Come here, Big Mac. Now, listen, Big Mac. You will never have a six-pack. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got belly rolls.
Okay. I said, DC, you know I like the action, and you look like an undercooked Michael Blackston.
What's like a cook? A what?
Undercooked Michael Blackston.
Hey, you want some nacho, please? Hey, mixed with some broccoli. Hey, you want a pot of green? Hey.
Hold up. I said I'm gonna come through. You know I damage you. Who the hell dressed you?
Okay.
Like a strip club manager.
Who looks like a strip club manager? What you laughing at, leg ass boy?
All right, GC, who you got over there?
Man, listen, you ain't gonna believe me. First of all, you need car insurance. You know what I'm saying? You probably seen all the car insurance, and I ain't got no car. But I'm excited, man. Y'all give it up for the lizard off the Geico commercial.
150 pounds. You might see him at Home Depot looking for a job. Give it up for who's that? I got Selena. From the Now collection. And now, your starting point guard, coming all the way from a trap house near you. Your crackhead uncle, he's your cousin. He can drop an alternator in 20 minutes. Give it up for Crackhead Radio.
I am Nicholas Thoughts. You do got a little stupid ass sweatsuit. Yeah, boy, your ass look like Jake Long on American Dragon, stupid ass,
Yo. The only cannon Nick ever seen was a camera. DC looked like a diner. Congrats on Panda.
All right, hey, that's bad move, sir. I'm gonna get your wife for this one. Come here, wife. Bring that ass here. Now look, the diss track's about Nikki. Yeah, you put her in her place. But guess what? I got a surprise. I brought Nicki Minaj here. I say it to her face.
Yo, hold on.
Hey. I want the fat one. Here we go. Now, big boy, I don't want to sound like no hater, but when I Googled your name, guess what came up? A refrigerator. And Nick, I know. Hold up, man. Let me get it out. I want it on.
No.
Right. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. Trying to come in. Yeah, I might be big, but I'm still the man, though. If I'm the refrigerator, yeah, you the handle.
What you laughing at? Big head ass little girl. I'll roast your ass. There you fucking go. Hey, yo, stop making some noise.
The word is arbitrary.
God. Alright. Y'all ready? Here we go. Big. Check this out. Look. Mama, we trauma, we mama, we trauma. Look. I can't go to court, I'm very scared. We just passed the month of February. Look. Where is Sarah and why you look like your name is arbitrary? Look at what? This my cousin Ashley. She graduated from 9 school. I always say Jenkins because she looks like Velma from Scooby-Doo. That's the introducing. I wanna go picking you up. This black girl and she's a keeper. She's doing things and so lethal. Look at my head and it ain't so right. Hey y'all, now my head look like a brake light.
Who's up? I ain't lonely no more. Yo, who's up?
Who we introduce?
This is my cousin, and people always approach us. They always try to fight us, cause she look like Omarosa. I told your ass. Switch it up.
If you guys want to see more Wildin' Out videos, click right here and be sure to click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the craziness we got going down. Hit that subscribe button right over here.
The game could go either way because it's time for the bonus round, and it's called the JD Ray. Drop the beat. Okay. I got it. All right, he got the mic and everything. All right.
Let's do this.
I got it. Let's do it.
I can't lose,
got you.
bro.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Ye black, y'all. He black, y'all. He blacker than black, the black, y'all. Nah, look, I don't even want to tease you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna cut you up. I'm the Caesar. So I'm gonna go there. I wanna play this game. I like them thick and choppy. I'm trying to holler at y'all, man.
Well, you know I'm here.
Yo, listen, I'm not a rapper. Understand this, Nick wants to be me. Plus, all his tattoos look for free. And I don't even know how to rap. Let's get him.
Oh, start stating facts.
Alright, you ready? Look, hey yo, Chico, you know that's not the object. Look at them boots, them joints, kid 10,000 roaches in the projects. Killed one, it killed two, ADC. That last roach was you.
Yo, they try to attack. They try to battle rap. This is the picture before and before that.
Hey, I'm on your cannon. I get loose up here wearing a Thanos boot. Snap your finger. I know you're
Okay, now listen. Now Chico, that rhyme that you said, listen, it ain't going down. No. If you jumped in the pool with that life jacket, you still gon' drown. Okay. Justina, you and all your family members come up here. All your family members.
He's from the Midwest. We're not related.
Yes. Now Justina, I'm tired of your ass. And it's all undercover. White people are always trying to take over black. You done went and got your sister and your brother.
Hey yo, listen, I'm like, DC, you are not a threat. You're like 45 pounds if you're soaking wet. I seen you in How High, you didn't disappoint. You was the joint.
Okay, all right. A lower tab. Your parents all came from rehab.
But the Black Squad, to tell the truth, I backhand you with the Hansel and Gretel. Back up.
Hey man, I'm sorry, I forgot your name. I mixed it up, because you all look the same.
That might have been it right there. Wait a minute. Now, I don't usually do this, but this case dismissed. You racist, bitch!
Yo, DeVito, listen, you my brother, man. We did this whole show. We do it for the motherland. But you know, I'm the bomb like the Taliban. Just ask your mom. She wanna be the cannon man.
Next time you doing this, make sure you make do. Don't come at me with them fake shoes.
I thought so too. Big Mac. Come here, Big Mac. Now, listen, Big Mac. You will never have a six-pack. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got Billy Rose.
Okay. I said, DC, you know I like the action, and you look like an undercooked Michael Blackston. Undercooked Michael Blackston. You want some nacho cheese, hey. Mixed with some broccoli, hey. You want a pot of green, hey. Hold up. I said I'm gonna come through. You know I did with you. Who the hell dressed you?
Okay.
Like a strip club manager.
Who look like a strip club manager? What you laughing at?
I'm acting a fool. La la, I'ma take you to school. Tell the crowd how you really let my band of punk rules.
So cute, Nick. DJ, can you cut the beat real quick?
Oh! Christine ain't even here!
So, Nick, I've been a fan of this show for quite some time. Mostly because of this redheaded dime who murders with these rhymes. I used to think that you were so fine until I turned on my TV and I saw Drumline. I'm not done yet with you, boy.
That was fine. Hold up.
But I really gotta know what else you're known for lately, because the only thing I know you for is making Mariah Carey's babies. Tell me something, Nick. Did she even let you pitch? Because from the internet's point of view, you were just her little bitch.
That surprised me. I was like, damn, what the hell? But I ain't gonna let you talk about Drumline because we shot that in the ATL.
Hold on, you know what? Now it's time for me to switch lanes. Cause y'all know me. I ain't even type of people that'll roll up. Hey. See y'all roster done grown up. I got two people, I got two people, I got two people. Hey.
Come on, Maddie. Come on, Maddie.
Actually, hey, listen, Maddie Mayonnaise. I don't know why you're battling. Your ass is so flat, it makes Justina's look like Kim Kardashian.
Hold on, I got one thing to say. Trone, how come between us, I'm the one who's more feminine? When did they come out with an unflavored M&M?
Hey, come on, okay. But even if you're the last person on Earth, I still wouldn't tap that. This is what I'd look like with the girl filter on Snapchat.
Look, I don't want no drama. I just want peace. Matter of fact, y'all do Beauty and the Beast. But before you speak, I don't know what's bigger, but your music or your teeth.
Okay. Next. You know we on live TV, so I'm gonna pull the heat out. I'm gonna knock the teeth out.
Boom, boom, boom! I believe it, and then I'll take yours. I know the same thing that you went through. I believe it. Yo, Nick, you think you G-Unit? I know you lying. Well, for 50 cents, my shooters are getting Nick or not trying. And you need to stop this, cause you look like a sexy flight attendant that spent a day on a cockpit.
Yo, what up? Step back. Fresh up the back to the back. Get out of here.
Give me Fat Red. Hey, what's up, Fat Red? Yo, check it. Yo, you have to lift your gun just to check your balls. Only thing higher than my credit's your cholesterol.
Okay. Now listen, Squirt Gun Kelly, you a real diva, and with a red wig, you probably look like Justina. Yo, DJ D-Rock. Yo, what up? Got this beat.
Thank you. Big is back. Why were you big in? I only got one thing to tell me going about your hair. Men are not supposed to have titties, but I see you got a couple pair. Eat a salad. That's something I would double dare. I bet when you sit down, you would need double checks. If you were the superhero, the only thing you would save is food in a Tupperware.
Okay, the fat jokes. I'm overweight, that's true. But you look like Whoopi Goldberg if she didn't have the view. Damn!
And Big Mac, with this belly, you know you cannot go on. You cannot even fit a coat on. This is not what the big timers meant when they said everybody get your roll on.
Hold up. Let me talk to him. Hey, Con. Much like your body weight, that was light. Now I know why they call him Con. Because when he was born, God must have catfished your height.
Come here, Los, hold on. I think it's because you got all these gray hairs. That's why this lame mad at me. I mean, if your head was a TV show, it would be Grey's Anatomy.
And with that gray hair, you don't get an honorable mention. You're so ugly, Aisha Curry don't even want your attention.
Plies called and he said he wanted his face back. Hip-hop pastor, I'm about to bring mates back. Yeah, lots of cash, we know that you make that, but when they put the cereal on the top shelf, don't you hate that? Talk your nigga. Yeah. That's all I got, that's all I got. That's all I got. Oh, you gonna do it? He got the beat like Moses.
This flow from my soul is not what you want. Try to mess with God's son. All my people say, but see, I pray for you. But see, I pray for you. All through the night, I'll even tarry. My soul's on fire, and it's heavy. Mariah couldn't even carry.
Don't let him do it like that, Nick. Bring the beat back.
Shula, real quick. Shula, listen, when I rap on the stage, you know I come off the dome. You dress like the bathroom man at a funeral home. Kung Fu Panda, we throw that out the world. You got the same eyeballs as a Powerpuff Girl. Look at
Yo, I'm like, Mo, you can never be better than me. How you a drug dealer, only carry regular weed? And DC, you don't want no smoke. How you got a pencil and can't write good jokes?
Hold up. Now, don't be talking about me. You already know I get more bread. You wasn't saying that shit last night about this pencil when it was drilling all on your forehead.
B-Mac, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is mad flubber. You only opened the Bible just to read about the Last Supper.
You talking about all this?
Mm-hmm.
You lying. I'm kidding though. Why you came dressed like Destiny's Child in the Survivor video?
Because I'm a soldier in the army of the Lord, amen?
In DC, everything you say, it tend to be a bore. With all that denim on, you look like you going to the Millennium Tour.
Okay, Big Mac. If it ain't about food, snacks, it ain't nothing you can teach us. I bet when you get out your bed be like, woo, thank you, G.
All you ungit, don't be scared of me. I can lay it down like this was therapy. One, I ain't gonna diss you. I'm just gonna say, will you marry me? I'll do it again. I won't divorce this time.
Let's keep it G, Nick. You really can't spit. If you think you can rap, then I must be thick. I'm gonna keep it up. You only brought me on the show because you really wanna.
Look at this face. Alright. Now Carter, just chill. Your girl know I'm a rider, man. But don't he look like the Green Goblin from the movie Spider-Man? No, I take your girl's bubble. You know the struggle. You're wearing the same shirt as my unemployed uncle. And you know that I came for you. Your chain's so fake that it probably came with glue. Come here, Hitman, I came for you. And I'm still aiming too. Oh, your teeth, they're confusing. I don't like what you're using. Your teeth are so white that they probably went to my family reunion.
Hey, come at me, don't bother. Hey, yo, Nick, where the hell did you find Eminem's grandfather? Hey, yo, chill with the back on. Hey, yo, Chico, you look like an Eminem with a hat on. What you trying to say, girl? You want to go?
Oh my gosh! Your mustache looks like a line of ants, but I bet it's bigger than the line in your pants. Dang! Okay. Oh yo, your smile is whack. Your teeth are so fake and white.
look black, boy, your ass so flat, it makes your stickers look fat.
Thank you. David, come here. Yo, listen. Hey, yo, David, I can tell that you seem mad. You look like you only 3 days out of rehab at DC. Nah, I'm not hating, but your shorts are so tight, it's like your balls suffocating. And see, I hit you with the 1-2. Call you pretty D, cause I be it's pretty run through. And Shula got his shirt off cause he don't have abs. Why you dress for the beach when you already have crabs?
Trey White, whole show, you being way light. You ain't said nothing for the whole goddamn night. Matter of fact, when it comes to rhyming, you trash. I don't even think Black China will let you smash.
Hey yo, Nick. Hey yo, Nick. Hey yo, Nick.
What up?
I really regret when I heard your track. I bought your CD, now I want my damn quarterback.
You still buying CDs in 1999?
Let me get your CD right here. Yo, look, hey, if we had sex, you would fry my testicles. You burn more people than the Fire Festival. You say you're clean, but really it's not true. You didn't catch chlamydia, chlamydia caught you.
But not from you. But not from you.
Yo, let me get Watts too, actually. You go first, man.
Hey, Sharon, ain't no way you trying to act hard. You dress like an unemployed lifeguard.
Okay. Hey. You said I'm a lifeguard, I must be a rookie, cause both of your sisters have me drowning in
We don't wildin' now, so I guess that's why you wildin'. That's why Gucci gonna drop you from the label before he drop your album.
Okay, he gonna drop you? Okay. I'm a young ass bitch and I'm only 22. I just signed for $1 million. What about you?
Hold on.
Okay.
Okay. Listen, hold on. You signed for $1 million? Way to go. Too bad I made that like 10 years ago.
Why are you so angry? That's no way to talk to a lady. Oh, somebody need to birth this baby.
No. More short jokes. Well, you better stop it. When you get home, you're gonna take your shoulders off and hang them in the closet.
China, real quick, baby. Yo. Hey, yo, China, you ain't beat for this battling. You went and bagged the least famous Kardashian. With all that plastic, who's gonna smash? Your body recyclable, but your career is trash. But you ain't got no ass.
Y'all like y'all want smoke. Off the top is too easy. Please believe me, if you Big Mario, who is he, Lil Luigi? You need a mushroom. All right. Nigga, put me on your show. And for that, I thank you. But you are not going to be talking with some malnutrition ankles. I'm not going to have it.
Let me get clips. Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Okay, right? Here we go. Clips, you're walking around like you're the best, looking like DJ Khaled without the success. Okay, hold on, ready? Khaled claims he doesn't go down on ladies, but I bet you'd eat me if I was covered in gravy. Because he's fat.
Hold on. Yo, white girl, you better look out. And tell your mother to stop calling the cops on our cookout. And understand that the hate is valid. And why the hell do your people put little raisins in potato salad?
Okay, let me get one more for clips. One more for clips. If you walk 10 steps, I don't think you could go further. Martin Luther King Jr. bacon cheeseburger.
She had a dream.
Hey, we want to hear this now. Come here, Mario. Mauricio is everything. Now listen here. We face to face. Now, you gotta credit this. Now, I ain't gonna play with you, so I might as well settle this. You are on the Millennium Tour because that's the only way you can remain relevant. Now, listen, I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all don't give a damn. I ain't got no fear. He told the whole black to dress in army pants and a bulletproof vest so they can save his damn career.
Hey, yo, hold on. Hey, yo, DC, we're gonna make a toast to your career, son, right? But I'm from B-More, and I know a roach when I see one.
I've been staring at your beard, dog, man. Yo, what's up with that? How you come to this show looking like a light-skinned lumberjack?
Now listen up, listen. Nick, I'm a vet, better yet, you're OG. You can talk the longevity with everybody but me.
Yo, listen. Hey, yo, Vina, you know you can't move me. You look like one of Genuine's leftover groupies. And Hitman, you only gangster for fun. I bet you clean your teeth more than you clean your guns. And DC, your girl, she might choke. Cause Genuine had her hitting all of them high notes.
Hey, come here, Justin. Hey, that's not me. Come here, white girl. No, you ain't talking about me. Please don't start. Your ass up here dressing like a disco ball in a trailer park. Come here, Genuine. Bring that ass here. Bring that ass here, Genuine. I know you ain't talking about OG right here. Cause we don't play pep. How the hell your ass 50 but still got baby hair? Hell no, I ain't done. When I get done with him, OG gonna give me a raise. I'm gonna get a Porsche. I might around and take your cause you got a pony and I got a full-blown horse. Look, yo, the freestyle, get off me. I spell it softly. You know I'm coming up. I like my coffee. Black, little thick. Too young for this Nick.
Hey, you say you're rapping, you're capping a lot. Ooh, you're not hot, just get back in the pot. Hey, me say coffee the tip of the top. Ooh, I'ma say coffee, my drip on my jaw. Hey, cause I'm from J.A., a real G. You see, pre can't be me. I keep Nick Cannon can't pin me. No BB, but my small, but my 3D on TV. Go easy, hey.
Man, I know what you're saying, man, I know what you're saying. Man, I know what you're saying.
They say, oh. Nick Cannon never do show. I say, oh. Conceded him no more.